right, 6:45, I'm going to call this meeting of the New Philadelphia City Council Finance Committee to order. I see that Mr. Crimeville is here, Mr. Lonzo is here, Mr. Ramos is here, so our full committee is here. Thank you for coming early tonight, guys. What I called this for is, we met, I believe it was on the 3rd, discussed the police contract. A couple members of council were not here, the mayor was not here, we didn't really have the legislation number in front of us. I thought we should get together and at least clarify before we go to the floor tonight, because that night we voted to put it on the agenda. But at least to answer any questions that people weren't here might have about the contract and what we're doing, so that when we go to move for a vote tonight, I'd like to be able to suspend the rules and move on this thing if we could. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to get any other questions answered. Being that it is a contract issue, we need to go into executive session, so I would entertain a motion to do so.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Mr. Lonzer, seconded by Mr. Crimeville. Mr. Lonzer, are you in favor?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Crimeville? Yeah, I am as well. So we will move into executive session here to discuss the Fraternal Order of Police contract. Thank you. Okay.
So it's on for a second.
No,
No,
but we
no,
are
no.
out of
Out of
executive.
executive.
But before we adjourn the meeting, I'll go ahead and open the door. Sure. Yep, this is public. Okay. Just wanted to mention about the two resolutions dealing with the sale of and the purchase of the fire equipment. Just to be clear, we can't sell some of that until we buy the other, but it will be used to reimburse. So there was some conversation that it was gonna be that one wouldn't be bought till the others were sold. I just wanted to clarify that before we voted on it tonight, okay? Is there any other business to come before this committee? Hearing none, I would entertain your motion for adjournment. We are adjourned at 7:15.
I'm ready.
Okay.
You're on.
Called to order the special contact committee meeting for 7:14. Members are Cheryl, Tom, and alternate is Brian, so everyone is here. The purpose of this evening's meeting is a liquor license request for SAI Hospitality doing business as Town Place Suites by Marriott at 1298 West High Avenue, New Philly. This is a brand-new liquor license request. There's not been any issues down there, you know, not that there was no alcohol to begin with, but there's not been any concerns down there. So we really, this actually needs to go fast because this went to the wrong township first, and then they figured that out and sent it to us, so we're kind of in a short time frame here. So basically, new liquor license request for the hotel down by Hog Heaven, and no issues. So we need to put this on tonight to do a full council vote. Is everybody good with that?
I move that we do that.
Oh, sorry. All right. Vote real quick. Cheryl?
Yes.
Tom? Yes. I vote yes. So we'll vote to put this liquor license request on tonight for a full council vote.
Do we need it expedited?
Oh, it will be once we say yes.
Yeah, it'll be a voice vote.
Yeah.
Or no.
Will we do that during my committee?
No
or-
hearing needed.
No hearing, yeah, they don't need a hearing.
No hearing.
No.
So, yes means no.
Yes means.
Yes means
Yes
no.
means no. So, all right, is there anything else to come before this committee? Hearing nothing, do I get a motion to adjourn?
I will so move.
Tom?
I need to take a lesson in efficiency, man.
This meeting of New Philadelphia City Council will now come to order. Would you please rise and remain standing for the invocation and pledge of allegiance? Mr. Rivers.
Thank you, Mr. President. Would you join me in prayer, please? Holy Father God, we just thank you for an opportunity to come here tonight and to serve the public of New Philadelphia. We pray that we do it in a way that brings honor and glory to your name. Lord, we just ask you to keep a hedge of protection around our city workers, our city leadership, our safety forces, our service forces. Lord, we love this town, and we love what you've done here, and we just pray that you continue to bless and keep us. Thank you for all you do. It's in Jesus' name I ask this. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you and welcome. And we'll start our council meeting with roll call.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Here.
Mr. Lanzer. Mr. Lanzer.
Here.
Mrs. Ramos.
Here.
Mr. Rippeth.
Here.
Mr. Sears.
Here.
Mr. Simmeling.
Here.
Mr. Walker.
Here.
All right, we got everybody here tonight. Let it be known our safety director has been excused for tonight's meeting. So everybody's had a chance to review the agenda. Are there any additions to the agenda? All right, hearing none, I'll take a motion to approve the agenda. Thank you, Mr. Ramos. Need a second.
Police contract already, I got that.
Thanks, Mike.
Just put that
We
on
got a
there.
first and a second in discussion of administration. Council, roll call.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mr. Rippeth.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmeling.
Yeah.
All right, the agenda has been approved. Minutes, everybody's had a chance to review the minutes from our last council meeting. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, I entertain a motion to approve. Thank you, Mr. Ramos. Need a second. Mr. Walker, thank you. In discussion of administration, council, roll call.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer. Yes. Mr. Rippeth.
I abstain.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmeling.
Abstain.
All right, minutes have been approved. Correspondence, Mr. Courtright.
To council and administration from New Philadelphia Income Tax Administrator Carly Luce, dated July 1st, 2025. This is an email titled June Month-End Report with the report as the attachment. To council and administration from Executive Administrative Assistant to the Mayor Jamie Bailey, dated July 1st, 2025. This is the June Month-End Report from the Mayor's Office. To council clerk from Treasurer Tom Gerber, dated July 1st, 2025. This is the Investment and Savings Report from the Treasurer's Office for June of 2025. I forwarded this report to council and administration. To council clerk from Mayor Day, dated July 1st, 2025. This is a forwarded email from D. Grossman with Travel Tusk, titled Incident 9968460 regarding a liquor license request that was filed by Town Place Suites in New Philadelphia. The email states that the original request was sent by the Division of Liquor Control to a township and not the City of New Philadelphia, which was the cause for the delay. The liquor license request has been sent to full council for a vote this evening. To council and administration from Danielle DeMatteo with the Auditor's Office. This is the detailed trial balance, expense report with encumbrance detail, and the statement of cash position with month-to-date totals for June of 2025. To council and administration from Mayor Day, dated July 9th, 2025. This is an email titled Call to Action. Ohio House announces special session for budget veto overrides. And to council and administration from Mayor Day, dated July 14th, 2025, the mayor's report. And that concludes correspondence for this evening, Mr. President.
All right, thank you, Mr. Courtright. So moving to our administrative reports. First up, Mayor Day.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm going to go to the podium because I have a special presentation and my report. First of all, I get asked about this every week, so I'm going to give you a Chick-fil-A update. The Travelodge on Bluebell Drive Northwest is now closed. It's been purchased by Chick-fil-A, and the demolition permit has been approved by the city. Last week, on a Microsoft Teams meeting, Service Director McAbeer and myself watched the ceremony from Chick-fil-A headquarters that introduced Brady Rust as the operator of the New Philadelphia restaurant. He and his wife and child recently visited New Philadelphia, and they stopped by the mayor's office and met with us, and we were very impressed with Mr. Rust. He's a Midwesterner from Iowa, has been managing a Chick-fil-A restaurant in Billings, Montana. And he told us that he loves our area and is excited to move his family here. The New Philadelphia restaurant is expected to open sometime in the first quarter of next year. So that's the Chick-fil-A update as of today. More to come, though. This past Saturday, we cut the ribbon to officially open the model home of the New Philadelphia Housing Plan, which was created by Matt and Audra Karam in partnership with the city. The model starter home, labeled the Jump Start, is located at 347 Ray Avenue Northeast. That's at the corner of 3rd Drive Northeast. It's a 1,300 square foot, 3-bedroom house priced at around $200,000. The idea behind the New Philadelphia Housing Plan is to build housing for the local workforce and young families to make it easier for them to attain home ownership. The city is participating in the program by using code enforcement to create buildable lots. The Karams are also acquiring vacant lots in the city. Everyone who participated in the construction of the model home has deferred payment until it's sold. That is amazing. But this is just the, the movement and the program that the Karams have been able to create. The plan is truly a community effort to address the affordable housing shortage here in New Philadelphia and actually throughout Tuscarawas County. So if you'd like to tour the model home, just contact a local realtor. The New Philadelphia Housing Plan also has a website at www.newphiladelphiahousingplan.com. So you can visit that for more information. Now for my special presentation, I'd like to spend the remainder of my time reading and presenting this proclamation to Amy Smith and Jared Slabaugh, who is, Amy, are you still the general manager of WJER?
Yes, I am.
And Jared, the general manager of WTZ?
I'm the general manager of both.
Both?
He's the vice president.
Okay. Well, this is to honor the fact that WJER Radio has now moved to New Philadelphia. So I'm going to read this proclamation, then present it to him. WJER Radio entered a new era in its 75-year history by moving its office and studios to New Philadelphia. And whereas the station first hit the airwaves as AM 1450 on February 22nd, 1950, under the ownership of Agnes Reeves Greer. She chose the call letters JER in honor of her father, Jeremiah E. Reeves, and the station operated on a parcel of land in Dover that was part of the family's estate. And whereas WJER Radio grew to add an FM station that began broadcasting at 101.7 in 1969 from its studio on the boulevard in Dover. Whereas former WJER owner, the late Gary Petricola, worked tirelessly to strengthen the radio station's community identity as the voice of the Valley. And whereas the late Ed Shoemaker, a former WJER employee, fulfilled his dream of owning his own radio station by launching WTUZ 99.9 FM on May 1st, 1990. And whereas WJER was purchased by Lauren International in 2022, and then sold to WTUZ Radio Incorporated in 2024. The studios and business operation of both radio stations are now housed under one roof at 2424 East High Avenue. And whereas WJER will continue to provide local news, sports, entertainment, and community service to generations of listeners. And whereas the city of New Philadelphia is honored to welcome WJER Radio to New Philadelphia, where both the voice of the Valley and Z Country will broadcast from the county seat of Tuscarawas County. Now, therefore, I, Joel Beam Day, Mayor of the City of New Philadelphia, do hereby proclaim today, Monday, July 14th, 2025, as WJER Radio Appreciation Day, and call upon all New Philadelphia residents to join us in welcoming WJER Radio and its staff to our city. So welcome and congratulations. All right, thank you.
We know you have a bigger role now, but we miss you on the air.
Well, I will. All you have to do is ask. You know what happens when you put a microphone in front of me. Oh, that concludes my report. Any questions?
You got carried away there. So.
Yeah, I did. I started, going back to my former self as a radio announcer.
All right, Jared and Amy, congratulations and welcome to New Philly. Glad to have you as part of our community. All right, move on to the service director, Mr. McAbeer.
Thank you, Mr. President. First, I'd like to start with, naturally, the ongoing projects. Glen Drive's moving along, reasonably well. Had that little bit of rain last week, kind of, did a couple things to the road, but it held in there. The concrete, road helped out there. If it would have been blacktop, might have been a little bit sketchier, but it did hold in there. So, again, it's moving along, still on schedule for the end of September to be done after speaking with, them last week. Franklin Square, still just waiting on the blacktop crew to come in and make those final changes and the repairs that they need to make there. That little rib that they have right there around, Allen Lane right there, so they gotta get that fixed. Second Street water line over here on the northeast, the 100, 200 block, that should be done by the end of the week, so you'll be able to use that road. I know half of it's been closed off, biggest part of the last couple of months. But that should be wrapping up, like I say, by the end of this week. We'll start to pave that ditch. We'll be waiting on, Newton Asphalt to come in, so, but other than that, the road will be done, or the road will be open by the end of this week. Also on the KSU Connector Trail, we did meet with, ODOT officials, walked it again. All the curb strip reclamation work has been done to our satisfaction, so that's all done. We're still working through a few low spots in there, having to come back in and grind in. They did shoot all the catch basins. They're all within that ratio, the tolerance there. So it's in the way it's supposed to be, but we're still trying to work through that. I believe we'll be able to work on a couple of them. I don't know if we'll be able to do anything that I'm 100% gonna be happy with. But again, there's some things on there that are low on one side, and I went back through and looked at Google Earth, there was water laying in some of those areas prior to it. So there was, some of these areas already had water there, this is just doing the same thing there. Also, the park pool, if anybody's, knowing about that, the chlorinator pump had went out on Friday. Thought it was gonna be able to get up and going, it's been closed. Pool's been closed until then, and since then, I'm sorry. And, looking for, repairs to be done tomorrow, and then by the time we get the chlorine back in there, get it acclimated, we're hoping by Friday, that we can open that back up. So, it's been a trying year for the park pool, a couple times
Yeah.
there it had to close down, but, that pump there, the chlorine pump, is 27 years old. Life expectancy for those is about 20 years. So we got our money's worth out of that, but now it's leaving us to where we have to get it. The price that we received last week was right around $12,000 for a new pump. So we're working on that too. And did everybody get that, the text that I sent? That is our raw sewage pump at their wastewater treatment plant. That is pump 4 that went down. So as you can imagine, that's all the raw sewage coming into the plant. We've had another one go down, before. We did get that new one in. We just got it in Friday. So, right now, Dover has come over, let us borrow a pump, and then we had, ABC Pumping out of Zanesville come in and had a submersible, craned in there today, so we could bypass, get it back to the head of the splitter box. So we did have that done. Talked with Brian right before the meeting, the superintendent, and we believe, or he believes that tomorrow They put one of the pumps in, and then the other pump that he had sitting on the shelf, for the other one that had went down, believes he better put that in Wednesday. So we should be out in the clear after that. Even if pump 5 that we're running on right now, if it was to go down, my belief is with the pump that Dover has given us and the pump that we got from ABC, that's submersible, we'd still be okay. So just let everybody rest assured that we'll be okay with the 2 pumps we have in there, but we do have pump 5 is available and it is pumping. I just want to make everybody aware of that. Also, just quick update on the gas lines. I've heard nothing at City Hall wise, so everything's going good. I didn't meet with them early last week, so it's been over a week, but everything's going good. You know, they're down on the south side, and they're out on the east end, on Beitler and Ridge and all that, but it seems to be fine out there too, so, just quick update on the 2 gas line projects too. We know, if you remember right, both of them are right in that early November range too, to try to get, grass and everything back in, but those are moving along fine also, so, yes, sir.
One thing I heard about that on the south side was, where they're digging out the manholes and leaving those holes, they're a little slow on putting cones in them.
Are they?
Yeah,
I'll
a
make
little
sure I
bit.
mention that to them.
Yeah.
Because Mush Rush is very good about that.
They did one over on Goshen, and about 3 or 4 people hit it before they came back and put a cone in it, so.
Okay, I'll mention that. Yep. Because all those, I think, right now, or not all of them, but probably I'm gonna say 50% of them, sewer lines crew is, measuring them and will raise them, since they've already did the jackhammering work and got it open.
Yeah.
So we're gonna raise the ones that, you know, we don't wanna do every 200 feet, but if we've got a 450-foot run, we're gonna have one in between, because the jetter vac will only go 450 feet, so he is gonna raise some of those. So we'll re-lift some up, and the other ones, they'll, it's Mush Rush's job to, blacktop back in.
Any other questions? Thank you, Mr. McAvoy.
Thank you.
All right, that was skip the safety director, auditor, Mrs. Denham.
Thank you, Mr. President. No comment tonight.
All right, treasurer, Mr. Gruber.
No additional report.
All right, law director, Mr. Fate.
Thank you, Mr. President. One of the things I'm examining currently is our city income tax ordinance. To my knowledge, we're the only one in Tuscarawas County that has a mandatory filing for city income tax, whether you owe or not. And since I file city income tax every year, I don't know because it's taken out of my salary. But we are a mandatory filing city. It's critical because we can't collect from somebody if we don't know what they owe. So for my money, I think it's a very important ordinance, and we do our best to enforce that. One of the problems we've run into is our current ordinance allows for us to also go after businesses that are not withholding taxes the way they're supposed to. I believe when that ordinance was enacted, it contemplated local businesses where we could go after the owner because they live locally. It did not, I don't believe, it did not contemplate going after corporate entities like a Walmart, or, and Walmart's not in any trouble, I'm just saying that, like a Walmart or a Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or something like that, none of which are in trouble with us. But we do have a local corporation that we're having some problems with, and I can't, unfortunately, it's the offense is an M4 misdemeanor, which is just one step above a minor misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 30 days and $500 fine, as a maximum. And that's usually very effective at getting people to file their income taxes. I know we had problems with the former owners of the pros table when it was here, and we were able to proceed on that track with that. But to charge the CEO of, say, a McDonald's with, to charge the CEO of a McDonald's, there's no long arm statute that allows you to go after that person, because that's who we would have to charge essentially, the chairman of the board, or all the board members. So that becomes problematic. So what I am, and And a long-arm statute, to explain what that means, is we have a long-arm statute for murder, rape, high-level offenses like that, and those are felonies. That means that if somebody murders somebody, flees to California, we can still get them and have them extradited here. Or rape somebody, same situation. We can't do that with misdemeanors. Basically, our jurisdiction extends to the county and any of the surrounding counties that are touching us. So what I'm looking at is, so that I can bring it, I would like to modify that statute to allow us to bring a civil action in common pleas court and get a default judgment entry against them that we can then enforce against the entire corporation. So that's something I'm researching right now. One of the things that troubled me was the section that limits to a maximum $25 fee for failing to file your income tax. That section doesn't specify $25 for a late fee. It says the city cannot charge more than $25. Now, that can't be 100% true, because if you're charged with an M4 misdemeanor, obviously you're looking at a much larger fine than $25, and you're looking at jail time and probation. So I'm hopeful that I can modify it to include a civil penalty, but that's what I'm researching right now to determine what other cities have done, what the courts have allowed, and it would give, and this is the first time that I've seen where a corporate entity has been a problem for us, but it would give us another tool to go after people. We could even go after people individually, civilly on those things. And I know from my own personal experience, when we've had to file a civil suit against somebody, the judges have held them very accountable and generally enforced the fines that we levied, and would hold them in contempt if they didn't pay the fines. And we would also be able then to put a lien on the property and foreclose in order to collect any taxes that were unpaid. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it and make sure that it's done in accordance with the law. But that's a big thing that I'm working on right now. And I've got a meeting with the judge on Thursday, along with my prosecutor, to go over how we can more effectively manage the misdemeanor cases that we have in there to make sure we're getting them to file. We have not been, as a compromise with the judge, because it does give a tremendous backlog to the court on these cases. I had offered a few years ago that we would not prosecute people for failing to pay their income taxes. And the reason for that is it's really a practical matter. We can turn those into the State Attorney General's office to collect. They can intercept your income tax, something that we can't do. And they're a much more effective collection agency than having the court be the collection agency and holding them accountable by threatening to put them in jail. No, we don't want people in jail that haven't paid their taxes. We want people that have committed domestic violence, assault, vehicular homicide, things of that nature, the biggest crimes that we prosecute in the city, on a misdemeanor level. So, and I know that the court turns all their delinquent fees into the Attorney General's office, and that's how they get paid. So I haven't been prosecuting on those, but if we can't hold them, we have to be able to hold them accountable for not filing, because that's really the only mechanism we have to get them to file and to get find out if they owe anything. And if they owe anything, we can, and they're delinquent, we can turn them into the Attorney General's office and get our money that way. So that's the big thing that I'm working on, and we're meeting with the judge on Thursday with the mayor and me and my prosecutor to review things and see how we can fast track those things and get them better worked out. I know in the past, the court did have a diversion set up where they heard all the cases at one time, and they had the opportunity to get rid of the cases if they filed them, which I thought was very effective. I don't know if that's something that's worth looking at too again, but we'll find out on Thursday. That's the bulk of my report. If anybody has any questions on that.
Any questions? All right, thanks, Marvin. All right, we'll move into our board commission reports. First up, planning commission.
Thank you, Mr.
Hervé.
Thank you, Mr. President. The planning commission will be meeting here in council chambers tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Michael McInturf will be conducting his last work session on the city's master vision plan. So I would encourage you, if your schedules permit, attend the meeting tomorrow at 1 o'clock here in council chambers.
All right, thank you, Mayor. Our board of zoning appeals, Mr. McAbeer.
Thank you, Mr. President. The July 8th, Board of Zoning Appeals meeting with no variances, request to be heard, was canceled.
All right. Airport commission, Mr. Lonzer.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Airport Commission will be meeting August 12th at 6 PM at the Harry Cleaver Field Airport meeting.
All right, thank you. Park board, Mr. Sears.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Park Board will be meeting this week, Wednesday, the 16th at 12 PM at the Park Pavilion.
All right. Health board, Mr. Simmelink.
Health Board met on July 9th last Wednesday and did a couple of interesting things. They are acting to toughen up the way they deal with restaurants that seem to have repeated violations or don't get all their violations fixed, or they fix them for a week and then they come back the next. Sounds a little like the air conditioning deal at the, so they're trying to figure out how to put some teeth into that. There's one restaurant in particular down at the mall that's apparently has trouble coming to grips with their violations, so they're working on that. Another thing they're gonna do is they're gonna increase the cost of vaccinations for people that don't have insurance by $10, because we're already a bargain, and we should. They have rescheduled their employee shifts in order to provide more time that they're open and available for service to people. Instead of, they don't close for noon anymore, they don't do all that kind of stuff. This is our new health commissioner, I think she's doing a nice job. And she's got an increased focus on publicity. She's doing radio interviews, she's sending out news releases, raising the profile of the health department, which has to be good. And finally, they're doing a lot of mosquito spraying. I think the focused areas are on the south side, the dog park, and then around the park as well. So, anyway, a few things that they're doing, which I thought were of interest.
All right, thank you, Mr. Simmelink. Any questions? All right, we'll move on to our council committee reports. Finance, Mr. Ribbeth.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Finance Committee met on July 3rd here in council's chambers to discuss the Fraternal Order of Police contract. And at the end of that meeting, moved to put it on the agenda for this week's meeting. We again met tonight in council's chambers just to review that for anybody who had missed the other Finance Committee meeting. And are moving forward with the FOP contract tonight.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ribbeth. Public Works and Economic Development, Mr. Lonzer.
Thank you, Mr. President. No report this evening.
All right, Safety, Health and Service, Mr. Simmelink.
No reports, sir.
All right. Zoning and Annexation, Mrs. Ramos.
Thank you, Mr. President. No report.
All right. Salary, Mr. Granville.
Thank you, Mr. President. No report.
All right, Cemetery, Mr. Sears.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a short report, hopefully. The Cemetery Board met on July 10th. I was not able to attend, but thank you to Jamie for sending me the notes so that I could go over things. One thing to mention, I guess Mr. Herron noted that the Cemetery Department is low on staff this summer due to some summer help that didn't work out in maintenance. So it sounds like they were already talking about trying to coordinate with, I guess, the general services. Mr. McAvery, that'd be you, I guess. Coordinating with them to get some bigger mowing equipment, just to try to maximize efficiency and get as much done as possible. So I think that sounded good to me. I think everybody can appreciate that, working together to try to get stuff.
Board member Pilato had brought up at Meadows, 3/4 of it's just open field.
Yeah,
And they're mowing with a 54-inch John Deere, so he's gonna try it, because we all said there, you gotta remember picking it up, dropping it back off, so you really gotta see if it actually is, but we're gonna try and see. Yeah, yes, sir.
well, it's a good to try.
Yeah,
I think.
absolutely.
Why not? you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. We got the equipment.
Yeah, absolutely. And then there was also an update on the Veterans Memorial Project, which I shared about, I think, a couple months ago. They're working with a contractor to try to get the footers and the base, I think, done. Lowest bidder was 2.5 months out. They're trying to get it done by Veterans Day, so I think it's a matter of timing to see how quickly they can get it done. And then the last thing I think of interest, because finances have been a topic of conversation lately, the cemetery superintendent is looking at increasing rates for different services the cemetery offers. I can get into detail, but it's probably a lot of things I don't really know anything about, so I won't get too much into detail, but that's it, end of my report.
All right, thank you, Mr. Sears. Contact and Special, Mr. Walker.
Thank you, Mr. President. Special Contact Committee met this evening at 7:15. We had one item to discuss this evening, which was a liquor license request for SAI Hospitality doing business as Town Place Suites by Marriott at 1298 West High Avenue. After discussion, we voted to put this to full council vote this evening. We have no reason to feel that it needs a hearing. So we bring this to full council for a vote. A yes vote means no, you don't want a hearing.
Mr. Kreinbell,
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer,
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos,
Yes.
Mr. Rippet,
Yes.
Mr. Sears,
Yes.
Mr. Simile.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes,
All right,
and we adjourned at 7:19.
all right, thank you, Mr. Walker. All right, the floor is now open for visitors' comments. Anyone wishing to address the council should rise, state their name and address, and address all comments to the chair. You will have 5 minutes. Any comments this evening? I see Jared back here. Will make some comments? Okay. All right. Council comment, we'll move on to council comments. Any council members with comments tonight? All right, here now we'll get into our legislative agenda.
Resolution number 1, 2025, a resolution by the council of the city of New Philadelphia, Ohio, authorizing the annexation of real property located in Goshen Township, parcel number 25-000-174.000, owned by Elmer and Eva McClave, and declaring an emergency. First reading.
It's a reaction taken by council tonight.
Oh,
Second.
correction, that's second reading.
Oh, I'm sorry, second reading.
But I make a motion to suspend the rules.
Do I have a second? Mr. Roper, thank you. All right, in discussion by the administration, council, roll call.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Similink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, the rules have been suspended. Mr. Ramos, then you.
I move to pass, Resolution 1, 2025.
Do I have a second?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rippeth. Any comments from the community, administration, council, roll call?
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Kreinbell.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Similink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, resolution 1, boy, it's been a while, 2025.
Yeah.
We're up to 19, and that was 1, so.
Resolution number 17, 2025, a resolution by the council of the city of New Philadelphia, Tuscarawas County, Ohio, authorizing and directing the safety director to enter into an agreement with Fenton Fire Equipment to sell the 1997 Ford Horton E350 523 ambulance and the 1998 Ford Horton E350 523 ambulance and the 2009 Chevrolet Braun 4500 Ambulance Chief XL3 at an appraised fair market value to the highest competitive bid to be deposited into the Capital Improvement Fund 420 for the fire department and declaring an emergency, second reading.
Is there any action to be taken on this resolution tonight?
Mr. President, I'd
Yes.
move that we suspend the rules and vote on 17-2025 tonight.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Crime Bill, thank you. Discussion by community, well, no, any by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Crimebill.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, rules have been suspended. Mr. Ribbeth,
I would move that we pass Resolution 17-2025 tonight.
do I have a
I
second?
will second.
Thank you, Mr. Crime Bill. Now, any comments from the community, administration, roll call.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Crimebill.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, resolution 17-2025 has passed.
Resolution number 18, 2025, a resolution by the Council of the City of New Philadelphia, Tuscarawas County, Ohio, authorizing and directing the Safety Director to purchase a 2000 Ford F-550 4x4 Rescue R2434 through Fenton Fire Equipment Sales from Patetown Volunteer Fire Department Incorporated in Goldsboro, North Carolina, priced not to exceed $45,000 from Capital Improvement Fund 420, second reading.
Is there any action taken? Mr. Alonso?
Yes, Mr. President, I ask that we suspend the rules on Resolution 18-2025.
Do I have a second? Mr. Crime Bill, thank you. In discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mr. Crimebill.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, rules have been suspended. Mr. Alonso?
Yes, Mr. President, I ask that we pass Resolution
Do I have
18-2025.
a second? Mr. Crime Bill, thank you. Any discussion from the community, administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mr. Crimebill.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, resolution 18-2025 has passed.
Resolution number 19, 2025, a resolution by the Council of the City of New Philadelphia, Ohio, to adopt an agreement between the City of New Philadelphia, Ohio, and Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 4 to be effective January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2027, and declaring an emergency, first reading.
Any action be taken by council on this resolution?
Yes, Mr. President, I'd like to ask that we suspend the rules tonight on 19-2025.
All right,
And I'll second.
all right, thank you, Mr. Granville. Discussion by administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Crimebill.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, rules have been suspended. Now, Mr. Rippet.
Yes, Mr. President, I move that we pass Resolution 19-2025 this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Granville, for a second. Discussion by the community, administration, council, roll call.
Mr. Rippet.
Yes.
Mr. Crimebill.
Yes.
Mr. Lanzer.
Yes.
Mrs. Ramos.
Yes.
Mr. Sears.
Yes.
Mr. Simmelink.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
All right, resolution 19-2025 has passed.
That concludes the legislation for this evening, Mr. President.
All right, thank you, Ms. Courtright. Is there any unfinished business? Is there any new business? If not,
Mr. President,
Yes.
I'd just like to thank everyone who turned out for the groundbreaking ceremony at
Saturday.
the Quadrants last week. That was very much appreciated. And, yeah, Director Mahalik and Director Carey also greatly appreciate your being there.
Yeah. Great event. All right, thank you. Any new business? If not, Mr. Lanzer.
I move to adjourn, sir.
All right, 8:09, we're done. Thank you, everyone.